Sing out your frustration, just say a word. Keep on staring at the pavement, God knows who hurt. Ooh, your mind is a ghost town, echoing inside your walls, 5 feet underground.
So I'm currently on the plane to Fiji. I don't know if you can hear me over the aircon. Almost didn't make it on the plane. That'll be a story for later. But yeah, here we go. Welcome to the Fiji vlog.
Said, oh, I told you so. And even if the sky was falling down, you never noticed anyone around. I don't wanna be the one that said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.
Good morning and welcome to Fiji. I'm gonna go back inside now that I've filmed this shot because it's really hot out here. Back inside in the aircon. So I have been in Fiji for actually a couple of days now, but I haven't been vlogging because I'm here on a work trip and I'm on like a press junket for a TV show. So I've been super busy. I did like 17 interviews in one day, and obviously because it's a TV show I can't film anything because it's top secret. But I did decide to extend my trip by a day and took a day of annual leave so I can chill out at the resort. So I was going to take you along today with whatever I end up doing. It's probably not even going to be that exciting, but I do need to fill you in on what happened at the airport. It's a really embarrassing story and I don't know if I want to tell it to the internet because it makes me sound really stupid. But right now I need to go to the gym because I need to go to the gym before the breakfast buffet closes at 10 o'clock. So we'll talk about the airport adventures later. My hair looks so ridiculous. I washed it this morning and then brushed it just before and it looked all nice, and then I went outside and it was windy and it was hot and now it just looks like this. I've just been pretty much working and chilling on my laptop all day because it's been kind of rainy and windy and not very nice outside. And not gonna lie, I'm not like a huge fan of this resort. The gym was like really average. It had like hardly any equipment, like it didn't even have a stationary bike. And then there was a strange guy in there who was like talking to himself, so I didn't stay in the gym for very long. And I just went out to try to take some like photos at sunset on the beach, and I walked all the way there and then I'd forgotten my memory card and it was not very nice sunset. It's too cloudy. So then I was scouting out a place for dinner because there's kind of like 2 restaurants here and the food isn't too great, but there was one place that does pizzas and I hadn't had a pizza yet, so I was like, okay, I'll go there. Like a pizza can't be that terrible. But now that restaurant is closed for a private function. Now I'm like, do I just order room service? Like, or else let's just go down to the crappy restaurant and eat food by myself. But I also feel bad ordering room service when I've spent most of my day in my room, but that is my life. I think while I decide, I'm just gonna go brush my hair because it looks pretty tragic. So I ended up getting marine service, got a pizza and got some fries, and then embarrassingly she brought me 2 sets of cutlery, but it's just me. So I am packing up quickly to leave. I'm gonna head down to breakfast and take my laptop so I can finish some work because my car ride to the airport is almost 3 hours long and I need to do some stuff before I go off the internet. I was gonna do an OOTD, but this mirror is really dirty. This is my little travel look. These pants that Tara made me, and my top is just from Zara. I bought it ages ago. And I'm just wearing my sneakers, which looks kind of dorky, but I just wanted to be comfortable. I just kind of shoveled my breakfast down because there were so many bugs flying around me, even though I got bug repellent on. And now it is almost 8:30, which is when I am meant to be checking out. But I realized I never told you my very entertaining story about what happened at the airport on the way here. Basically, I've never done anything like this before and it's very embarrassing, but I was very stressed leading up to this trip. There was like a lot of things that I was responsible for, and I had this extra giant suitcase full of stuff for styling that I was leaving here for photo shoots and all this stuff, and I was just very stressed about the whole trip because it was kind of a big deal. And then I hadn't slept very well, so I was very tired, and I came through security and there was like this big giant queue because this person was getting checked by the metal detector, and then for some reason like all of the trays got messed up and were out of order because there was such a huge backlog. So I came like racing through because I also wanted to use my voucher to get into the lounge because my vouchers were about to expire, and I was like, gotta make the most of it and be in the lounge for like an hour. So I picked up my bag and I checked the tray and I was like, yep, I have everything. And I walked off and I looked back at the belt and I was like, I feel like I've forgotten something. Then literally did not think about it again until I was on the plane. I was on the plane. I have actual footage of me. I put my bag down, I put my camera down, and I went to pull my laptop out to put it under my seat before I put my bag in the overhead locker. And guess what? You guessed it, my laptop wasn't there. It was still in security, sitting in the tray, and I forgot about it, and I can't believe I did that. So then I was really lucky that I just happened to upgrade my flight using my recognition upgrade, and I was like first on the flight because I was business premier. So then I like bolted out and like told a flight attendant, I was like, oh my gosh, I've left my laptop into security, I need to go get it. And I was like, can I leave my bag here? And he's like, nah, don't leave your bag here in case you don't make it. And I was like, oh my gosh, what if I don't make it back onto my flight? So then I had to run like all the way back up the stairs, then like along the terminal, then through the shops, then down more stairs, then through the food court, then along through more shops, then through the duty-free like beauty cosmetics area, then finally at security. And I had like a full-on like asthma attack running, I think mostly because I was probably having a panic attack at the same time and like could not breathe, and I was like trying to run, but I probably like sped walk half of it, and I was just like, this is it, I'm gonna miss my flight. I've just got a business premier seat by like chance and I'm gonna miss it. So then I got to security and I was just like, oh my gosh, I left my laptop, do you have it? And then they were like, is it pink? And I'm like, yes, that's mine. And then they had it and I was so grateful. And then as I was leaving, I was like to the security guy, like, thank you so much. I promise I won't ever do this again, now will I? And he was like, oh no, you will. You'll do it again. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I was like trying to sprint back, still having an asthma attack, and I was lucky. I wasn't like terminal 20 or something, so I didn't have to run that far, but it was like a decent length of running. And then I made it back to the flight just in time. I mean, obviously because I'm here and I filmed stuff on my flight, but I had like residual anxiety for the entire flight and feel like I didn't even enjoy the fact I was in business premier because I was just so anxious and stressed, and it was not a good time. So yeah, I hope that fun story about me being completely useless made you feel better about yourself, because I'm very embarrassed. I still haven't told my parents that. They're probably gonna be like, what? We taught you better, Ellen. Okay. It is now 8:25. Oh my gosh, so funny. My phone does this thing when I go to a different country and it puts your like local time and then the time from New Zealand, but it's really funny because Fiji and New Zealand are in the same time zone, so it's exactly the same. Anyway, long tangent. Let's go to the airport. So it is now Saturday and I'm back home. You have no idea how happy I was this morning and last night to eat some vegetables and have my breakfast cereal with my favorite milk and some fruit that wasn't covered in flies. Very happy to be home, and I figured I'd just kind of continue vlogging the next couple of days and turn this into a week in my life video, because I feel like my content in Fiji was pretty lackluster. So today has been very productive. I went to the gym, I shot some photos, I edited some photos, I wrote some captions, did a whole bunch of work, and now it's almost 4 o'clock and I'm about to go pick up Connor from his mom's house because he's up for this weekend, and we're having a very giant like amazing mid-winter Christmas family dinner thing because Connor is here and Tara's back obviously, and then we've got Tara's boyfriend and then my aunt and uncle and some more people. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lots of great food, so prepare yourself for a really enticing food montage approaching soon. This is my little outfit of the afternoon. These are my Specsavers glasses, my little jumper that I got in Italy, and these cute little pants Tara actually made for one of her classes at uni, and I fit them, so that's great. And then just for a pop of colour, I've got these kind of mint coloured loafers, and I think it looks pretty cute. I feel kind of like grandma chic. Let's hope it's grandma chic and not just grandma. There's my face in it. It is now. Good morning, it is Saturday. I am up bright and early. Well, not actually that bright and early. It's 8:49 and I have just pulled into the gym. I'm going to yoga class. I actually joined a new gym a few weeks ago as well because my apartment that I sadly moved out of, if you haven't seen our life updates movie? If you haven't seen our life updates video that we filmed, go check that out because I explain what happened. But my apartment had a gym in it, and before I was in that apartment I was a member of the city fitness gym, and then I decided to join Les Mills. It's a bit of something different and it's a little bit more expensive. I think it works out like $10 a week more than what I was paying for city fitness, but so far I am loving it. It is just so nice. All the equipment is just such great quality. All the gyms are just beautiful, so I've made a good decision. I did quite an intense workout yesterday and have quite sore muscles, so hopefully a nice little stretch will be good, but also you have to do a little bit of hard work in this yoga class, so I'm kind of not looking forward to the abs track.
I'm looking for a way inside your mind. It's a haze of mysteries. All I see is smoke and mirrors.
As you can tell by this lighting situation, it is actually a lot later now. So I ended up going to visit Tara and we filmed a life updates video for this weekend. So I kind of did a vloggy style video, which is why there's no vlog clips for this vlog. So go check out that last video if you haven't already. Then we just hung out with Nathan and Connor and played Xbox, and it was lots of fun. And then I went to the park with Connor's little niece and nephew, and they're so cute and they call me Auntie Ellen and it's so adorable, and we played on the playground with them. Now I'm at home and I need to attempt to start this fire because it's very cold in here while my video is exporting. I thought I would do that, so let's see if this will work. Okay, here we go. We have a fire. It's been going for like 5 minutes now, so let's just hope it keeps going and put some more stuff in there. The fire is roaring away. We got the block ready. Video is exported and uploaded. Tara's just gonna watch it. And then here I am roasting some veggies and I'm about to put my dumplings in to boil. This is a great night. I used to do the classic fry the dumplings in oil until one night in my apartment when I almost set it on fire. I set off the smoke alarm at least, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna evacuate the whole building from my dumplings almost catching fire. So we just put it in the boiling water now and it's super easy. Here are the finished dumpling and veg. We got the block on. Looks pretty tasty if I do say so myself. It is now Monday evening, hence the kind of gross artificial lighting. It was dark when I left, it was dark when I got home, so this is the reality of winter, unfortunately. I feel like I should probably take off some of this because I'm inside now. So today I have been at work. I got home about 6:20 and then I had some posting to do for my social media clients, and then I just ended up messing about on Instagram, watching some YouTube videos, having some snacks. Very important to have my snacks when I get home. And today I actually got an ASOS delivery, so I thought to round out this video to make it a little bit more exciting, I'm gonna do like a mini ASOS haul. It's kind of actually just an activewear haul, and I only have 3 pieces. I don't like to buy like huge amounts of clothes, and when I can, I shop secondhand, but I literally have spent months looking for the right activewear that I wanted on like Trade Me and Designer Wardrobe, and I did find one pair of tights that were like brand new from Gymshark that someone was reselling, but they still have not arrived, so I'm kind of convinced that the seller is trying to scam me and they're never going to get here. But I did end up getting some things from Puma, who have a B+ rating on the ethical fashion guide that Tearfund made, so I kind of felt like a little bit better about that, but obviously not ideal. So the reason I kind of wanted to mention this in the video as well is because if you have any recommendations for ethical activewear brands, let me know in the comments, because the only one that I can find that I liked doesn't ship to New Zealand, so hence my problem. But we're going to get into this. There was one thing that I already opened because I read the label and it said it was a size 12, but I'd ordered a medium, so I just wanted to check how big it was. It is this cute like mint colored little crop top, and I quite liked that fun little twisty detail. It's a really nice fabric. It feels nice and lightweight. So I'm going to try all of these on now and like slip in a little insert me wearing them. Okay, this is the little top. I really like it actually. It's the perfect size for me after worrying that it was going to be a little bit too big. I really like that little twist detail. I've just put a little black sports bra underneath it as well, but get a little bit of midriff, looking pretty cool and trendy. Not when I dance like that though. The next thing that I got, oh my gosh, I love the color of this already. So I wanted to get something long sleeve, just a little bit warmer for the winter months, except I understand that probably sounds silly because it's long sleeve but it's also cropped. But I thought this would look really cute with some little high-waisted leggings. Okay, that is interesting. When I was looking at it on the website, I couldn't tell if it came with a built-in sports bra, and I was kind of convinced that it did. Now it doesn't, so that's a little bit disappointing. But I do have a plain black sports bra that I can pop on underneath there, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, so I actually forgot that this top has this cool like ruching detail on the sleeve, which looks super cute, but not going to be very practical for when I'm working out and I've got these things. So maybe this is going to be one of those like cool going to the gym but not actually working out that hard tops. The last thing in my little activewear haul here is a black jumper, because again I needed some like more wintry activewear. And I have like hoodies that I like wearing around the house, but I didn't want to wear those to the gym because then they get all sweaty and then you come back home and you just want to wear something cozy and then it's all smelly. My camera just ran out of memory, so I quickly deleted some clips, but the camera might have moved. Okay, this is the hoodie. Oh, I'm really zoomed in now, aren't I? This is another cropped item, and it's got this like trendy little gap thing here, like a cleavage gap. I don't think it's too like exposing though, and it's got long sleeves and a nice little hood. It's not too thick, which is actually quite good for the gym because you do get quite warm quickly. You just need something a little bit cozy, an extra layer, and that will do the job. So I've just put this hoodie on, and it's a lot smaller than I thought, and it's a little bit too cropped, and I'm not sure about this weird cutout. I've just got a black sports bra underneath, but I think I might return this one. I'm not convinced. I do not feel comfortable. Alright, so that is going to be the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. It was a little bit like weird and disjointed. There were a lot of things going on, so let me know if you enjoyed watching it. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!